Alright, this is the review of Queen and Slim, though the background says otherwise. I did see A Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood today, I did see it, but I've chosen to review Queen and Slim. Only Queen and Slim. I felt that Queen and Slim deserved the attention, just because it hasn't really got popular names attached to it like Clint Eastwood's Richard Jewell and Tom Hanks' A Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood. But for those of you that are interested in Tom Hanks' A Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood, it's pretty much everything you'd expect from a Tom Hanks film. It's a nice feel-good film inspired by true events, where Tom Hanks' character helps an emotionally broken journalist learn about what's important in life. That's the best way I can sum it up in one sentence. So if you like Tom Hanks, you'll probably like this new one of his. So with that out of the way, let's move on to what we're here for.
Can I ask you something? What took you so long to respond to me?
I didn't feel like being alone. Not tonight.
So you turned to Tinder. What made you pick me?
I liked your picture. You had this sad look on your face. I felt sorry for you.
Damn.
So just to confirm, this is a review for Queen and Slim. I don't know where the Slim's gone. I've only got the Queen. I don't know, I've lost the Slim somewhere. So anyway, this film, this Queen and Slim film, it starts with a Tinder date. So these two people, they met on Tinder, they're having dinner or a late night snack anyway. They get into a car, they drive, they get pulled over by this police officer. This police officer is quite a Jobsworth police officer. And he's just trying to find something wrong with the male character. He's just trying to find something wrong, just something he can arrest him for, just anything basically. So this gets out of hand, the cop is shot, he's killed, and then the two Tinderettes are on the run. So what I liked about this film was it was just pretty much told from their perspective all the time. It wasn't, you didn't really go to what their families were feeling or following the journey from a police officer's point of view either. It was just literally from these two characters who have basically been put in a situation where they've accidentally killed someone and they're very innocent, but the police are after them. But it's just, you only see it from their perspective. So what they hear is what you hear basically. I know in films like this sometimes you do see it from somebody outsider's point of view, but I think this is my favourite point about this film, is that it's not told from a police officer's story. It's basically these two lead characters' story and that's it. I think the underlying points to this story are that it seems that African American people seem to be targeted quite a lot in America by the police. I'm guessing this is what it is. I'm not from America, I don't live in America, but I'm guessing this film has been made for that reason. That did feel like that was the point of this story. But what I also liked about this story is that it went through three different states in America, and you see it, you don't see the lavish city life of these places, you just see some like suburbs of these places, like in Kentucky, Louisiana. It was nice seeing that side of America as well. I think Daniel Kaluuya, I think that's how you pronounce his surname, he's actually a favourite actor of mine. I actually really like him. But in this film, every single character was quite likeable. Even the bad people were quite likeable. But it was a great film for characters. And there was also a few faces that popped up that are quite recognisable from other films as well. Like, you know, I think Flea was in there from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He was in there. The things I didn't like, there was three scenes that came up, which I felt were really badly written. The scenes kind of lacked common sense, which made about 20 minutes of the film just made it feel it wasn't believable, basically. So it took me out of the film for about 20 minutes. But after that, it got back on track straight away. It was all right. I don't want to say what those points are, but it does happen in just like in literally a 20-minute space. The rest of it's fine. It's just when I was just watching, I was thinking, you just watch it. Why would you write that? Because that just wouldn't happen. So that was my main problem with it. It only happened 3 times. There's 3 scenes after about the first, probably about 20 minutes of the film, and they're going on for about 20 minutes when that happens. So I can't say what it is, I don't want to ruin it basically, that's it. The other thing I didn't like about it was that it was just a little over 2 hours, and it felt like it was a little over 2 hours. So the reason I really want to see this film, because it wasn't as hyped as the other films that have come out today as well. There was only 5 people in the cinema with me to see this film. Not people with me, but there were actually other people I didn't know. But there were a lot of people in the foyer of the cinema itself, but I think these people had gone to see A Beautiful Day in the Neighbourhood with Tom Hanks and Clint Eastwood film Richard Jewell. But I liked this Queen and Slim, and it was really nice to go and see an independent film. I think it's an independent film. I would say it's a low budget film, but this film apparently cost about $17 million to make. And with a budget of $17 million behind it, that's only $8 million less than what A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood was made for. So this film, if you're looking to see a film with no major stars, you're looking to see something with no CGI, no visual effects, if you just want a simple story of love set against the backdrop of oppressed America, then this Queen and Slim is definitely worth a watch. But just don't take your Tinder date with you, because they might see this film as a warning.
I'm tired of playing it safe. I want to ride or die. As long as my lady remembers me fondly, that's all I need.
Thank you for this journey, no matter how it ends.